Are you still a coffee addict? Having trouble replacing the habit of morning java with something snake diet friendly? Well, Daddy's going to show you how to make a hot drink that staves off hunger, protects your stomach, increases your calorie burn, and hydrates you all at the same time. Stay tuned! Good morning, my coffee addicted friends. Snake Diet Dan here with a little recipe. Before I go into it, I just want to explain something right quick. If you're trying to fast, but you can't beat that coffee addiction, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot. You're cranking your cortisol through the roof. You're creating anxiety issues. You're creating stomach issues. You're creating sleep issues. And I mean, there's all kinds of other problems with drinking coffee while fasting, okay? So you want to break that habit. And the best way to do that is a 48 to 72 hour fast. Just cut the caffeine out and you'll beat it in 2 to 3 days, as opposed to a multiple meal a day calorie deficit diet where it takes 1 to 3 weeks to beat your caffeine addiction. How do I know this? Because on a calorie deficit diet, I quit caffeine and I had a headache for 2.5 weeks, okay? And it's not uncommon for people to report that. So just rip the fucking Band-Aid off. Do a 48 to 72 hour fast. Get it out of the way. The headaches will be gone. You'll be good to go. And life will be fucking peachy. Okay, let's get into the recipe. First thing I got here is a 500 milliliter mug. This is an extra large mug, okay? Most mugs are only about 350 mils. Then we got some Himalayan pink salt. It's a quality source. I don't buy that cheap grocery store garbage where they just take regular fucking table salt and dye it pink. This is quality pink salt. Next we got some salt-free. It's the same thing as no salt. This is our potassium source. And then we got cayenne capsules, 100 heat units. It's a high heat test, okay? These capsules are a lot better than the actual powder that you get in the shakers, but use what you have, okay? So, the first thing I'm going to do is take my salt, grind it down. Give it a spank. And we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of the pink Himalayan salt to the 500 milliliter mug. Next, we're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of the salt-free, aka our potassium chloride source. These ingredients should not be foreign to snake dieters. If they are, hopefully you're just a beginner. If not, then you're fucking up, okay? So, our last ingredient, cayenne capsule. We're going to add this bad boy in here. We're going to actually break the capsule apart and pour the powder into the mug. We're not putting the capsule in the mug. We're not swallowing the capsule. We're putting the powder into the mug, okay? So the benefits. The pink salt, sodium chloride. The salt-free, I keep forgetting the name of it because I always use no salt, but the salt-free potassium chloride. These are going to keep us hydrated while we fast, okay? The cayenne pepper is going to increase thermogenesis, which burns more calories. Good news, fuckers. Okay? It also, for the people that get really cold while they're fasting, they're always like, fuck, I like fasting, but I'm always so damn cold. It's going to warm you up. And the hot water is going to warm you up too. And then, of course, you're going to get the benefits from the cayenne, increasing that mucus lining in your stomach and protecting your stomach, especially from the damage you did when you're drinking coffee. So, last ingredient, hot water. We're going to add the hot water. I got this water from a spring that is local. It's never seen plastic. It's never seen fluoride. The pH tests perfectly. The alkalinity tests perfectly. And it's free, so you can't get a better source of water. But do the best you can. Well water works if you have a good well. If you can find a spring, perfect. Just make sure it's tested right. And then, last resort, Evian, Fiji, bottled water works. Use the best you can. I mean, we're splitting hairs with the water, but I always try to go with the highest quality everything when possible. So that's it, man. I just add all this together. Give it a good stir. And this really staves off hunger. When I'm fasting and I get those hunger pangs or I'm just like craving something, I'll whip up a batch of this. And man, within 2 sips, my cravings are gone. So, cheers. Love is peace.